Imagine a world where the lines between good and evil are blurred, and the pursuit of power is the ultimate goal. Welcome to the world of SmackDown, where alliances are forged and broken in the blink of an eye. The drama unfolded as Solo Sikoa, accompanied by his crew, Tonga, Tonga, and JC Mateo, made a bold declaration. They now run SmackDown. But here's where it gets interesting. Sami Zayn had other plans. As Sami's music hit, he confidently walked to the ring, revealing his focus on the United States Championship, a title he has never held. Solo, however, was quick to dismiss Sami's ambitions, claiming he doesn't belong on SmackDown. But Sami was not one to back down, and he dropped a bombshell. He is officially a member of the Blue brand, and he's coming for the U.S. title. The tension escalated as Mateo, Loa, and Tala attacked Sami, but Jimmy Uso rushed to his aid. Just as it seemed like the odds were against them, Jacob Fatu stormed out, clearing the house and setting the stage for an epic main event. GM Nick Aldis announced that Sami, Jimmy, and Fatu would team up against Solo, Loa, and Mateo in the main event, and the crowd was on the edge of their seats. But before we dive into the main event, let's take a look at what else went down on SmackDown. Backstage, Byron Saxton interviewed Chelsea Green and the Secret Hervice, where Chelsea blamed Alexa Bliss for embarrassing her last week. Piper vowed revenge for Chelsea, and it wasn't long before we saw Alexa Bliss take on Piper Niven in the ring. In a shocking turn of events, Alexa emerged victorious, but the celebration was short-lived as Chelsea and company flattened Bliss and Flair, leaving both beaten. The attack included a devastating Vader bomb from Piper. As the night went on, we saw Tiffany Stratton and Jade Cargill engage in a heated banter, with Nia Jax interrupting and telling Jade to get to the back of the line. Stratton, never one to back down, told Nia to bring it. The Miz and Carmelo Hayes took on Nathan Frazer and Axiom, but their victory was marred by tension between the two. The Miz stole the spotlight, getting the pin and the win with the skull-crushing finale, leaving Melo unhappy. Meanwhile, Tiffany Stratton was still wandering around backstage, where she was approached by Kiana James, who suggested Tiffany team up with Julia. James gave Tiffany her card, reminding her that if she isn't with them, she's against them. Mitchen appeared, with Julia in her sights, and the stage is set for an epic showdown. Drew McIntyre came to the ring to explain his attack on Cody Rhodes, claiming he didn't attack Cody, but instead defended himself after being provoked. He vowed to take Cody down, and the crowd was left wondering what's next for these two superstars. The Street Profits took on DIY, with Fad hitting a jumping knee on Candace. Gargano and Dawkins battled on the floor, and in the end, the Street Profits emerged victorious. As the night drew to a close, Hayes and The Miz, along with the Motor City Machine Guns, grumbled in front of Aldis, who booked them to face each other next week. Byron interviewed R-Truth, who praised Cena's return, but was interrupted by Aleister Black, who accused him of being a poor friend to Damian Priest and warned that they'd face each other next week. In the locker room, Sami Zayn, Jimmy Uso, and Jacob Fatu prepared for their main event, with Sami thanking Jacob for having his back. But Fatu made it clear he only came out for his family, telling Sami to stay out of his way. And this is the part most people miss. The main event was a game-changer. Solo Sikoa, JC Mateo, and Tonga took on Sami Zayn, Jimmy Uso, and Jacob Fatu, with Fatu taking care of Loa and Tonga with a dive onto Tala. Sami ducked a spike, suplexing Solo into a corner, and delivered a devastating Helluva Kick. In the end, Sami, Jimmy, and Fatu emerged victorious, leaving the crowd on the edge of their seats. But here's the question. What's next for these superstars? Will Sami finally get his hands on the U.S. title? Will Solo and his crew continue to run SmackDown? Let us know in the comments. One thing is for sure, the world of SmackDown is full of twists and turns, and we can't wait to see what's next.